Well, I think we've been experiencing some traditional program session as well as some new ones, and I believe it's time. Well, it's not time because that has been written in the program, but there's this feeling that we've been looking back at the 25 years that just gone through and looking at what FIDIC has brought to the industry, and the contracts, how it's been able to help to build the marketplace. And I think now we have the people in the audience today showed that there's like a mature look on what the document, the spirit of FIDIC is bringing to the industry, and I think there's definitely value for all those companies to use FIDIC as well, companies and governments, and the public sector in general, as well as international investors. So I think that this 25th year, is for us a moment that we can step back and say, well, look at what we've achieved. See that now we have some few events turning worldwide every year. That there's more and more demand to understand and know what is the contracts about. And I think it's also well, today there's like the new generation, and there's also the senior generation that is the brains behind the FIDIC contracts. And I think for them, and they've put a lot of efforts. Those people are volunteers, and they had successful careers most of the time in the industry as lawyers or engineers or both. And I think it's a good reward for them to see that what they put, the volunteer effort they put in those documents is now something that has a lot of value to help people work together. And I don't know, but I imagine they're pretty happy to be part of that success story and have and they let their names as authors in the books. And I hope they feel proud of this. And I'm happy they've been around before, because we have a very useful set of documents and tools to provide to the market. So that's very good. We're pretty lucky because it's a moment in time where the economic scope of action for our industry is booming out. Basically, well, it's booming out. There's no more borders so much, and there's all those new countries and that are opening their internal rules, their contract system. Some of them, most of them, they don't have any, but they're opening their borders to international competition, and they don't have, meaning there's like more and more international players, and those players, they need common rules to be able to make some deals together. And we're very lucky because FIDIC is there, and there's no other option really. And there are some options, but FIDIC is very comprehensive and complete suite of documents. And I think this international expansion is basically due to the fact that the globalization is taking place, and there's more and more need for common rules, and that the Occidental rules are currently the only one that have the potential to be worldwide. Yes, we're having, every year we have the World Engineering Conference, which is the annual FIDIC conference, a traditional one, which has nothing to do with the contracts, but FIDIC is the Federation of International Consultant Engineers, and therefore we have more, our mission is more than contracts. It's also about how we're happy to support the different member associations. We have like almost 100 members association, and our mission is to support and to develop common best practices or tools for the consulting engineers worldwide to grow. And the 100 years is the moment for us to say, well, FIDIC is an old lady compared to the other organization out there, but still young. Because the story of engineering is longer than a century, but we've achieved a lot of well, engineers. It's funny because engineering has been at the root of a lot of successful projects structuring civilization as we know it. But currently, the engineers are kind of stepping back. They're not so much on stage anymore, and they're kind of they're the brain behind a lot of projects, but we don't usually value their work as much as we used to. So this centenary is for us the moment to say, well, We have to be careful because the engineers are not supported enough to actually deliver innovative solutions. And humanity needs innovation a lot to meet the challenges that we have, the sustainable challenges, and the financial crisis that is going on. And we need more solutions, and we need more infrastructure investments, and we need brains and we need technical solutions for all this. And so our challenge is to put back on stage and in spotlight the engineering position to make sure that those talents are still bright enough to come with brand new solutions. So that's our goal for this centenary events. And the next is if we're trying to have all these different parties meet in Barcelona in September for a centenary conference, and we're going to talk about the quality of life. And we're going to have a lot of CEOs of all consulting firms coming, and a lot of the people from the public sector as well, the government and the investors, to discuss how we can all work together to make sure the next century will be a quality century for all human beings.